I'ma say Amasa, I'ma Akusa. Big news! Big news, everyone! I wanna take you away. Somebody got feared. Mm. Think we're teleporting to zone in. Heck yeah, dude. Oh no. So they finally look at my other account and my tune is gone. Level 110 with 4K and AAs. Can they track where the tune went? Maybe a friend got a hold of it and moved it. I'm doing okay, Torak. I've been in a little pain today, but you know, I'm working it. It's worth it. Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. My guess is someone got a hold of your account, TXRDR, and they transferred the character off and put it on another dummy account, and they're using that account to like bot and stuff. It might be on one of the premium servers, freemium, like Vox or Furion of I. Yep. You used to have a way to look up uh, characters from player auctions or player whatever it was called. Player, was it player auctions? The one that DB actually had for people, you could search it. It was like player something, player studio, player something. But you could search all characters by their race, their class, their name, and it would tell you like what server they're on, how much gear they had. Magello, I even have something like that too. I thought it was player auctions, but that could just be like a third-party website. Oh, love Shiknar. Didn't see you there, little guy. I can't wait to get out of this damn shirt once they take these wrappings off.
Please offer me your energy. I ask of you, please.
Please give me your energy. Share the stream. El Capitan Fantástico. Thank you for the daggers. Got that 48 pet. What's up? I wanna take you away. Dark peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches. I did. That's just me singing it because this person's name was Dark Peaches. Missing some gear. We got on there mammoth hide. Hey! Somebody giving me the gifts and fireworks tonight. Oh, it's Pablo Guellin. Thank you for that, buddy. Kitty Cat. What's up, Jay Lethal? How you doing today, buddy? Just looking at this person's gear. Rebirth. Small scarab. Fungal. She ain't got nothing good, guys. For a cleric. That's like all of us right now, ain't it? Let's go through my bag of goodies and see if anything in here is usable by her. Let's see, we got warrior item. Multiple classes. I got a bunch of these goblin daggers, dude. I farmed the hell out of Chief Rock Gus yesterday. Off stream. Didn't get an idol, but did manage to get a few items. Goblin parrying dagger, Rutgus's sticker, which has stats on it. I got like 4 of those. And then got a belt off the Berry Nye. Has 25 HP and 8 AC, skin like rock clicky. Nothing really cool, but I was hoping for a circlet. Didn't get lucky. Got a bunch of these polished steel ulaks for people if they want them. You okay, Boo Boo Honey Bun?
No, I've been trying to get on this rock and it's just not letting me.
I've seen better days. I've been the star of many plays.
Come on.
Do you help, Boo Boo?
Yeah.
Mental?
No, I need to get on this fucking rock.
Hey, hey!
Oh, hey there, young fella.
Hey there, young fella. How you doing today? Mmm. Sweet, sweet nectar. Mm-hmm. Yes, Tony, it is. It's faster than most normal servers, but slower than most live servers. It's on par with Mischief nowadays, but ahead of what normal servers would be nowadays. So it's like right below FV XP. Mainly due to the different zone modifiers that add extra experience, and if they have a Zim already built into them. I wanna take you away. I'm doing okay, big old jugs. I complain here and there. You know how that is. There's a new box on the screen I didn't see over here on TikTok. What is that from? I think I made it really big the other day and then forgot to change it back. Oh, I got smacked. They sound funny as hell, don't they? appreciate that, Tav. I see them. I see them going up. I gotta figure out why that big old blank spot's on TikTok. I'll fix it here in a minute. What's up, Chad? Trying to figure out what is that up here. What if I do Control Z? Nope, it didn't do anything. Okay. Web source. Nope, not that one. Overlay slots. Yep, not that one. Hmm. I don't know. It's almost like I blew something up and then it took over. There it is. That's exactly what I did. Blew something up and then it took over. Just got Staff of Temporal Flux. That's pretty uber item for pulling. Could run around the whole zone just pulling everything. We could definitely pull more monsters. Ain't no reason to be pulling this slow. We got the DPS.
Please offer me your energy. I ask
Thank you for the share, Tav. You're amazing, buddy. Hi, Boo Boo. Jay Lethal started a dungeon. Join that bad boy.
What?
Stream. I didn't even see it pop up. Did I mess it up? Web source. Tangia. Nope, it's still on. He was dying in the bathroom. Sucks, bro. Here, I'll spawn another one. My wife made some jambalaya stuff. I'm sure I'll be dying in there later myself. Sausage does that to me.
What?
Jambalaya.
Upset tummy?
How like sausage runs right through you. He's lactose intolerant, but not even God will stop him from drinking his chocolate milk. Hopefully we get some good levels today. We're at 75% into 48. And I'm probably going to make another character on this account. And go into farm mode. Might eventually even activate my other account. Burn, burn, burn. What class was I thinking? Well, I kind of want to do like Magnus as like all the Ixars, all the different classes. But I'm not a big fan of Monk per se. But the Shaman and the Beast Lord sound fun, and I already have the Warrior and the SK and the Necro. Then I could do like the Ixar cultural armor later on. Yeah, pet classes are pretty powerful, especially early on gameplay. They balance out pretty later on, but still pretty fun. But like a Necro Beast Lord together, duoing is pretty epic because of the slows and the heals for the Beast Lord, and then the Necromancer's dots. Hell yeah. That was good timing on that. I had just taken a shot right as you did it and spilt just a little bit on my lip. So perfect timing, my friend.
Look how high up I had to climb to get to this vista.
The Vista, yeah. Damn, son. No wonder you're not playing with me. You've got all other kinds of other characters you're playing with. That's a big drop, boo.
Yep.
I say we get together, we run around, and we gank stuff. Like, we find some names. Like that named over in the Tenebrous Mountains, dude. I bet we could take that. Farm the hell out of those guys. Though, honestly, I could probably do it myself. I just like people to hang with, you know? So in Tenebrous Mountains, there's something it's called like the Centaurian Castle, and inside there's a bunch of Coterie generals and Coterie Centaurians, and there's like 3 different named. One's an enchanter, one is like a melee, and one's like a paladin style. But they are all on each floor of the tower, and they drop pretty good loot. That's where I got my Coterie stuff that I have on. This Coterie belt came from there. Bloodweave Sash, 5 AC, 2 Strength, 4 Intelligence, 5 Wisdom, 3 Agility, and a bunch of saves. That came from there. The Coterie boots I have, which are on another character. But they drop some pretty good items other than that too, like some rings and stuff. But I mean, we could technically farm anything. We just have to have a rotation. Anything we could pop a DZ in also would be fantastical. Like lower level dungeon DZs. We could probably go farm Kel Arena together as like a small crew. Get all of our guys maxed out faction wise with the dragons and get all the pieces of gear that drop in there, and then go upgrade that gear to get the actual pieces. So like clerics will have the clicky legs, knight classes will have the clicky heal BP, all kinds of good stuff out of there, out of the arena, plus random drops in the arena. But if you're looking to skip content, they do, but they give guaranteed of the monster that you want being up in the dungeon. They just don't respawn. Like, a lot of it's for raid content, so. Like, I doubt we could do Nagafin, but it would be something worth trying. We get enough people wanting to do it, we can make our own little raid and run over and kill it. I mean, it's looking like we're going to have to get a raid guild anyways, just to get some quality gear. Almost all the way up there. Nice jugs, says Jay Lethal. So you guys know how, like, when you, let's just use sunburn as a reference because everybody's had sunburn at least once in their life. You know how you get sunburn and, like, as you're healing, it gets really itchy and you can't scratch the itch away because you know it's going to hurt more when you scratch it because you're scratching burned skin. Imagine that with 5 different spots in your arm where they had surgery and now it's like getting itchy because it's healing. And I can't scratch it because the stuff's in my way, the padding. We're short on slowers, like a shaman, an enchanter, beast lord. We have a beast lord cover for one class, but he has to switch. But we've got druid, we've got SK, we've got necro, we've got cleric for big old jugs. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Trying to get a vista.
That hard, huh?
You can't fall off the ledge even if you jump. It just doesn't physically work. So fucking stupid.
Hey, look, you're out in the pool.
I can't fall off of that. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, she's on Guild Wars 2, and she's trying to get her vistas. And there's like these jump-in locations you have to go to get to it, and like she keeps falling off of it. It's like a really small spot you have to jump from.
I finally got it after 7 tries.
I played Guild Wars for a while back in the day. I just haven't got a chance to get into it again. My paladin over there, I call him a paladin, but he's a guardian. He's 61. Man, this hurts, babe. Feels like someone stabbed me with a little needle. And then,
Sun to come back out, and I might sit in the pool.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's not sunny.
not sunny.
Tis not sunny out right now.
Let's all go to the pool and have some
Let's go
fun.
to the beach, beach. Let's go get away. What? Say. What you gonna say? 2, 3, leave it a tip. I'm going
Who
under
sings
the
that?
bridge. Your mom.
Guadalupe. I know, right? Putting dots on everything. I put dots on like Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything. Crazy Neck Race. Love the PvP games on Guild Wars too. Yeah, my wife did Necromancer as well. Yeah, that's right. Later, dude.
Later, Red.
Later, bruh. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. There's an ugly fucker right there. Nazrum. He's on the same account. Nope, not today. Looks like Velx is the current XP zone. That's pretty good over here. One of them at least. And for loot, we're looking at Castle Mistmore as really the only one that's worthwhile. The gray could be okay for like that Shisar stuff over there. I'd have to look up that Shisar armor stuff over there they have. There's a couple named over there by the Sesra Temple that drop some pretty good stuff. I remember there being a chest piece that's really good. Chain looking piece. Morning, Magic. How you doing, pal? We're snoozing these first set of ads, guys, here in 30 seconds. Alright, snoozing the first ads right now. God, my arm is on fire. Well, I got my nephew back on EQ and maybe a son. Oh, country, you got a little family to play with now, bro. I keep getting this little stabbing feeling in my arm. I'm pretty sure it's just something like healing, but feels like someone's poking me with a needle. Something just charged my card. Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna loan them my gaming laptop so they can play. We may just start all over with new characters. You totally should start over on like a TLP server because it's gonna be a lot easier to get friends to play with on those servers, and you're gonna have a better population of people to play with when you are online. Even if you have to make your own groups, which is what I typically do. Except last night I was in a pretty accepting of not caring mood. And I'm sure y'all could tell that on the stream. That's why I kind of cut it off early. I didn't want you guys to feel that. But I was in a pretty not okay mood yesterday. And it wasn't because of anything in like real life or anything on the game. I was just sometimes my emotions get to me because of all this crap going on with my shoulder and stuff, and it makes me not want to talk. And I don't feel like I could be entertaining if I'm not talking to you guys. So I told my wife, I said, make sure if I'm quiet more than like 2-3 minutes, you say something so I say something to it. Because sometimes I get too quiet and then I feel like I'm not entertaining enough. But we're all like that, you know. We all go to our rock sometimes and hide under it. The servers we're currently running are on Fangbreaker, Mischief, Teak, and FV, or Fear of I. Those are premium servers other than Fear of I. FV is a free-to-play server, but it has the free trade system in play like Teak and Mischief does. But those are the popular ones right now. There are other ones out there like Eridoon and Rizlona and those kind of servers, but the ones people play on the most are the newer ones that just came out. So you have a better chance of getting groups and hanging out with people there. You're good. Let me know when you want, and I'll repeat them again. So we call them freemium. The freemium servers that you can play on for free that are quality servers are going to be like Vox and Furiona Vi and Test Server, because they provide a different type of game for EverQuest, but also provide extended playability because people play there more than anywhere else. So for instance, on FV, it's a free-to-play server. It's silver-based with no purchases required. And all the items on the server, most of them, are tradable, so you don't have to worry about trying to farm a specific item off a monster that might not drop it when you want, because you can just find it on the auction house. But if you pay for the game, then you have access to the premium servers, which are the ones that are like TLP focused, like Time Lock Progression Server, Fangbreaker, Mischief, and all the other ones that are out there. Wow. Nice. Good thing water's not as good.
I also watered the lawn with chlorine.
Ooh, that could be bad.
Yeah. But pool's pretty damn clean. Just some settling.
I want to get in, but I know my arm.
Not sunny.
I know, but I still like floating.
Yeah, but you
What if I put my arm into a bag?
you would still get wet.
I want to swim in my damn pool.
I know, but
It's gonna be before summer.
To get out of a raft. And
Yeah.
how irritating your skin would be once that's wet.
Yeah. 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 Is that garage closed?
Yep. Yeah, I just realized that it was dripping into the yard. And I was like, nope, gotta take care of that.
Snappy Zap. That's mine.
It's ours.
Oh. What's yours is mine and what's mine is mine?
Sure.
Or is it the other way around? What's mine is yours and what's yours is yours?
But I love you.
I love you too. You're comfortable. Siram, thanks for the likes, buddy man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Have a great, great day. If you're just stopping by to say hi and throw some likes. Otherwise, we're just hanging out in the Curly Caverns, getting some money, money, money. XP. That's right. Whatever she wants is hers, and I have no right to say anything. This is called Acrylia Caverns.
You like long nail? Or
I
short
like
nail?
long nail. I like short nail too.
I'm too cheap to have my nails done.
Kind of hot though. Wife's got the fan on me, but I swear I'm just not getting cool enough. I think because this feels like the sling feels like I'm in hell. No, it's hot. I can't get enough coolness under it, so I feel like my armpit's sweating and like I can't get to it because the tape they got over top of it. They literally have like my entire right side of my body taped like a triangle with this stuff all over me. Like it's completely covering like the armpit all the way down to like my nipple and past my bicep, and it's like attached together so I can't move my arm out or in. It's like, jeez, well, Pete.
Oh my god. Twitch is complaining he can't play games, and I'm like, tell your wife you need 2 hours a day alone. He's like, she'll spiral in depression because I don't love her. I'm like, let her read a
True
book.
box means that you're required to play each account that you want to play on separate computers. So you can't load two of them up on the same computer. And all access means that you paid for the premium access to the servers, which unlocks the heirloom items and all alternative advancement and all abilities on the server. So if you played any other games, like say Fortnite or any of those, you pay for something called a season pass, or what else do they call it? Battle pass or something along those lines. And that's basically your all access to that game. You can play that game free as much as you want, but if you want to get access to the content that increases your experience, the access to the content that lets you use specific items, you have to pay for that battle pass or that premium content in order to access that other stuff that's not free. And there's a bunch of it. Oh, I dotted it. No, nobody's getting my lich cap. That's mine. I've been gathering stuff for the other quests as well. I've got the skull with an X. I've got the brains. I've got the Sarnak heads. Hell, I even had some of the fingers for the monk thing, but I was like, eh.
You almost got a full body.
A full body. Kazakh Thul. That's a good server, man. I got some characters over there. Fun stuff. My server works off of clicks. Let's go. Oh my god, my face is on fire, babe. Crimson getting on?
He's at work until he gets off at 11 our time.
I don't even miss you. What the fuck do I know? Join. We will be doing another giveaway today, guys. Right around 8 o'clock tonight. Probably going to give away 2 or 3 games this time, just to have people hang out and play some stuff off stream when they're not playing EverQuest. Got a bunch of little cool Steam games. I looked into a couple of them that I got back a while ago, and they look pretty neat. Nothing super awesome, but I'm going to make it so that if you win a game that you select that's part of a series, so like say you picked number 3 and there's 2 parts more for it, you're going to get all 3 parts. That way you can have all 3 of them and enjoy all 3 of them. Yeah, because that game he picked yesterday was like a cooking game, and it had 3 parts to it, and each part like added to the other parts. Hell yeah, Bastion, let's go. Who's Bastion out there? Ooh, Shaman. That's gotta be Pablo. Pablo Gwilyn. Is that you, brother?
Jay Quellen?
Jay Quellinek? I knew it was you, buddy. I knew it was you. Heck yeah, dude. I'll send you some gear too to hook you up. I got some stuff I can give you.
Jay Quellen be giving?
We'll get you a Jade Prod from Chancellor. He was dropping them like candy yesterday. Unfortunately, you gotta do the keys over here, so people were farming the hell out of it so they can get the keys. So gotta catch it in a time when someone's not doing it. Dual yaks, yeah, that would do it, J. Ruse. Has some yak fever. Add-on or hack, I'm too dumb to navigate this game, lol. Let's see, man, I want to play EQ. I used to have a level 50-ish bard back in the year 2000. Is there a mini-map? There's not a mini-map, but there is a map. Like this. Built into the game now. You just have to download the map packs from Brewall's Maps website that's online. I can give you a link for it if you need it. They need to set an MA. I can't target an attack if they aren't doing it. Show EQ, is that still working? I don't know of said tools, because said tools are not good for the community of live EverQuest, but I'm sure if you look around for them, you could find those said tools. But do know that they do track that now, and it's pretty easily found. People have gotten suspended and banned for it. But yeah, I'm sure it's still available somewhere in the ether. Exactly. These are not the tools you're looking for. But if you look around somewhere that has guides that have the color Rojo to them, I'm sure you know where to look for them once you do.
Coding your code words.
Code words, yep. Rojo and lots of information like a guide.
No! I don't know how to get his Vista. It's like up there.
The Vista. Das Vista es aquí. Gracias, mi amigo. I need some affliction items. My buddy was going to get me one of those Colding wrist guards. I have the asset for it, so I know he can do it for me. I just haven't got with him yet. I'm taking that. Should I join Kaioken?
Well, baby, I stumbled upon it. Last one on the map. In a cave, in the mountains.
Let's join that dungeon, boys, or is it too late? Looks like it's already in progress. Is he? I thought about joining them. I like the name for one.
Izzy, Kane, C.
Yeah, it's like Kaioken times 20, times 30, times 40. And what's cool is they could take that name to other servers and like do Kaioken and then X1, Kaioken X2. Like they can have different servers with a different name, but like it'll still be part of the theme. Is it wrong that I want to see what my scars look like? I want to cut all these bandages off and see how bad it is. I'll probably see it on tomorrow actually. So I begin tomorrow, PT guys. So if I get on tomorrow, it's probably going to be a short stream depending on how much pain I'm in. Because they're going to make me move this thing, and it does not feel like it's ready to be moved. But if I don't move it, I can get frozen shoulder, so...
The better you can do, the better.
I know.
Seriously.
Are you getting your pet back, or what? Mallow, please. He wants Mallow, guys. There's no Mallow. Best I got is... Scent. Captain! How you doing today, buddy? Missed your face, dude. Got the whole crew together now. Are you in 4 weeks? I have surgery scheduled as well. So my surgery just happened yesterday, and I'm currently out of commission. I'll show you. There's the sling, and we're all padded up. Been shown it. We're all padded up. I can't move this arm above like this point here. That's it. As far as you see me moving it is about as far as I go, and it hurts like a bitch when I try. I've been wearing the same shirt for 4 days. I really hate it. I want a different shirt.
I will cut up a shirt for you.
But that means I have to destroy one of my shirts in order to even use it.
I could do that for you. I could shower for you.
Yeah. But I go in for PT tomorrow, the first day. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask if I can remove the bandages and put new ones on. And then have it like still in the sling, but like more versatile. So I'm not like stuck like I am currently. I don't think it'll be a problem because these people like me. I've been there like for 8 weeks before this, and now they're the ones that told me like they'd never seen a person come in there with the injury I have without having surgery, and they're kind of surprised they haven't put me through surgery yet. And then now here we are, 6 months later, and we're done with surgery. It's like, why waste the time? But it's part of the process. It's part of the process. I appreciate it, Captain. I really do. Even if you're lurking and not saying anything, guys, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Think about it like this way. Imagine your person going to view a viewer, or going to view a streamer, and that streamer has 0 people in their stream. But then you look at another one, he's got like 7. So you know that one that has 7 has probably worked his butt off to get that 7. So you're more likely to join that person's stream than you are the person that has 0. Even though the person that has 0 might be a really good streamer. It's just because people view a person who already has views on their channel as someone who's actually done work to acquire what they have viewer-wise. So they want to jump in there and see what's going on and why that person has viewers compared to the other guy who doesn't have any. For instance, one of the guys I used to play with EQ all the time over here used to have always like 80, 70, 60 viewers. And we didn't know why, because like he just wasn't like the funnest of guys. He always had an attitude. He always got upset. Then he went and played WoW, and he had like 2 viewers every day. And we're like, well, so what changed? Well, he was using a view bot when he was playing EverQuest, and that's why his numbers got pumped way up, even though he wasn't interacting with the stream. And now he tries to stream WoW, and he's got like 1 or 2 people watching him at any given moment. And he's got every single 5 minutes of your stream is 1 minute of commercials. So he's trying to like just farm people for commercials, so you can get the ad revenue. Good dude when I played with him back in the day, but again, like he was elitist. And I'm sure you guys know him. Good dude at times. Good raid leader when he's not yelling at you.
I know who you're talking about.
I know you do.
He was a good, well, decent player.
He's good, decent player, but he just
But in
his
raid
attitude.
league,
He had no patience with player base.
honestly, he kept people in the group a whole lot longer than he should have.
I mean, he did. He should have changed it up.
But yeah, that's wild about the botting the commercial thing.
And thanks again, Pablo, for those gifts, man. I appreciate it, dude. Every little bit helps, man. She sounds like she's taking a poop over here, man. On my face.
Ew.
Look at her. She's standing on top of me and she's going, ah, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, dude, that's nasty.
Sound like Tasmanian devil over here. Tasmania, Tasmania. We mean you. Heck yeah, Blastian. Pablo, that's amazing, dude. Do you have a mount? Do you have a mount you can claim? That's where it's at, dude. If you have mounts already, you're golden. Heck yeah, bro. That's going to make your life a lot easier. If you have the hedge growth, whatever it's called, there's also one that gives you like a little weird looking Kokobo thing. I can't remember what it's called, but it's weird as shit looking. I think this will be level right here. Oh, I already leveled. Holy shit. I'm like looking for my level. It already happened. When did that happen? I must have been talking to myself. It's going pretty good, Dusty. We're still in the sling. I keep showing it off when people ask. We're still in the sling. We're chilling. We got our first physical therapy appointment tomorrow. We're going to see how it handles. If I can get the arm up or if I have to like let it heal some more. Ooh, Ixar is fun, but Vashir, you're gonna have more access to zones that you wouldn't have normally as an Ixar, because you're like a neutral style race.
Already did.
Yeah, but she turned the thingy off. No sir, I am straight playing. I am just this character right here, moving around, Magnus. Everyone you see here is their own character, as far as I'm aware. And I'm trying to like not over DPS to the point where we'll get more aggro. I didn't know Dark Elf Rangers was available yet, so I had to get the XP to make one. Yeah, they're only available if you bought the expansion of Lorien Song. Which, obviously, I always do. I want to go get my Venomous Snake once I hit 50. Is anybody near Anythil Swamp that might be able to buy Venom of the Snake for me? Or not Venom of the Snake, Envenom Bolt. It's sold from the Ogre vendor out there in Anythil Swamp on top of the hand, just slightly north of the zone. What's up, Wayward? I might have to make another ult, run over and grab it again. Swamp Thing bought my last one. Well, that's the pet, and the person's AFK, so oh, they charmed it. Need more peeps to play with. Add Leth. Definitely for sure, Okiwan Kenobi. What's your whole character's name? Who all left? I don't see a left online. We're 49 pushing 50, sir. Just LETH? I added Leth as a friend. Let me get on that raid. You'll love Ranger Planes of Power, Captain. Headshot for the win, man. What happened? Why is he out there?
Turn the water off. The water's already off.
I figured it was. Alright, I'm going to put this microphone in a weird spot, so I hope you guys hear me, but without having it on my forehead, because my ears are burning up. Let's see, 6. Gotta get that lish. Gotta get that. Gotta get that. Boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Just had a mob pop on top of those right here, too. If you had to pick, who do you love partnering with while playing your Necro? A druid or a mage? Druid because they get a free snare and I can not have to worry about using my big old costing snare. They get extra dots that don't trump my dots, so I do more damage than them, so I can get the actual damage out and kite them. And then if shit hits the fan, we can always evac. I can kite it away while he starts casting and then run close to him as we hit, and we'll get hit. There you go, dude. Bastion's got the verdant hedge leaves, so he got some free mounts. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Other than that, mage is nice because you can use your earth pet to root him in spot while the dots hit him and the pets tank him. And then I can also use like my DD spells and like chain nuke them down. But I could also fear them with like a wind pet, and the wind pet can do like backstab damage as they're running away with my pet that backstabs. So it's always good having a good pet class. Ranger with endless quiver is nice, but you got to remember when the monster is moving, you're not getting as much damage. Or no, wait. If the monster is standing still, you're not getting as much damage. So you could be doing more damage with it moving. But I think something to do with it, if it's sitting still or if it's like snared, you don't do as much damage as if you're just like running away with it being shot. I could be wrong. That could be an old mechanic that I'm remembering. I do remember the extra damage from being on a hill versus being on a plateau. That could also be a thing that's no longer a thing. Necro Beastlord could be fun too. The problem with the Beastlord pet is that it's got a lot of aggro, but he doesn't tank very well. Not until you have the AAs for it. So yeah, they're great as like a pet class, but when it comes to tanking, their pets just are too damn squishy. And then if you're trying to kite with a Necromancer, you have a constant pet that's pulling aggro, and then it dies, and you don't have that extra pet damage. And it's mainly due to their procs. Is there any names here? Like, can we actually get any named here? Yeah, I guess so. The Primalist and Ritualist. Yeah, Necro Beast Sword is a good combo, man. You just gotta watch that aggro for the pet for the Beast Sword. Uh-oh. Well, he was still targeting shit in the background, so oh well. Stuff dies fast anyway. Not a big deal. Yeah, you're right. So with the slow happening, it does make it a little bit easier for the Necro too, because then the pet for the Necro can actually tank them. So that's when I would actually turn on Pet Taunt, and then Pet Taunt would hold aggro long enough for my pet to actually be able to kill it without taking much damage, and then I could use my own health or the pet heal to heal my pet. Yep, and then with the Beast Lord doing the extra damage, just through melee and their pet, they'd actually have enough mana left over to even toss extra heals if they needed it to themselves or to the extra pets. So yeah, it works out really nicely. Those combos are really good. Yeah, I totally roll with a buddy who plays Necro Beast Lord as one of his mains. He was doing Monk and Berserker, but he didn't find a good clash point where they worked out well. So when he did Beast Lord Necro, he rolled Druid with it, and he always had a Porter, and he always had really good damage and DPS with pets. So he was able to do a lot of content. He 3-boxed with 3 mercs. Yeah, see, I need to get that Elgrish Holder Elder Holgrush beads or Elder Holgrush beads, Holgrush Elder beads. I don't know if they even drop on this server though. That's the problem. I know the casino can give them to you. I don't see none for sale. Holgrush Spirit beads, not the same ones. Yeah, so the only way you're gonna get this beads over here is probably through the casino. Sekna. It's okay, man. You'll get there. I want to join Kaioken. How can we make that happen? You have any hookups in there? Does my inventory reflect the casino loot? No. My inventory reflects chaos. That's everything and anything you can get looted. See, what a lot of people don't realize is that some of these items are actually worthwhile collecting. Like, this is a free, basically, 1,000 plat if you get 8 of these, which I have. You put these in a bag and you combine them, and you get a free 1,000 plat plus faction. Yeah, once I hit 50 on this Necro, I'm probably going to make another ult. It'll probably be another Ixar. Those bags are from the collector's editions and the friends and family editions. I have a couple more I could claim if I wanted to. But as you can see, I got a ton of claims. Like, lots of them are like 999 back in the day when they used to give you a 999 instead of like 1. Every server used to give you at least 1 mount, and now you get 1 mount for your whole character on any server. So dumb. I miss infinite mounts. But I've got the tradable scale rot mount. I got all kinds of stuff. Here's another invader satchel. Another 42 slot backpack I could grab. Polar bear saddle. I might claim one of these petamorphs. This one makes my my pet into a turtle. Turns it into Ladazzle. Be cool if I could make him really big too. Yeah, so when you have a premium account and you do like a, collectors or friends and family, it's not necessarily free because you pay money for it ahead of time, but the items you can claim from them are what you get. Like the free ones here, like you can claim all these later on, and these give you access to certain things like contracts for pets or mercenaries, items for your house, teleporter items for your house. But some of them are actually like satchels, like bags, activatable ring slots for teleportations if you have multiple items for teleportation. They're better on live because you get so many more items on live that can teleport and stuff. I have a house, yeah. I have a couple of them on here actually. Let me see. It was like a small bungalow or something like that. Uh, One of these is a house. I know it's a single use as well, so. Oh, there it is. Oriat Chalet 3 room. So this is the item you get. It looks kind of weird, but I mean, it's a free house. When they do the house giveaway stuff, or when they open up housing. So it's a 3-room house. Right side, left side, and in the middle. Once I claim this though, then I can go inside of it and set it up for housing stuff. Gems, yes it does. It still does. Yeah, you can do gems. Start wave 1. Yeah, it's a bit different now. Still does funny stuff though. Is anyone in your group doing any type of trade skills? In my group? Not that I'm aware of. Like in this community, as far as I'm aware of, only Sekna. Sekna does stuff every server. I think Sekna was working on tailoring last time I checked. He needs all the direwolf tufts you guys can get for making direwolf bags. It's just after Grimling Forest. It's the Acrylia Caverns, which is located inside the Grimling Forest. So it looks similar because the NPCs are like in both zones. This is where Kadi Shah is, the raid boss. You got a friend in me. Thank you for that follow, brethren. Yeah, the Acrylia armor is actually not horrible for some people. Research and alchemy. We'll just all send Sekna all of our stuff so he can trade skill for us. Give me all your stuff. I shall consume you with great power. Yeah, some of this stuff here is really nice. Like, if we can get inside the Acrylia Caverns part, there's a Acrylia inlaid shield that's really good. As well as a two-handed sword and a one-handed sword that's really good. But those are like the inner caverns part, which are really hard. Yeah, there's not much for casters over here. Yeah, it's pretty active, man. There's a few picks in here. There's 24 people in this particular instance, and I think there's 3 instances of people with 24 in those each or more. Okay, so there's 2 instances. The first one that we're in has 24, and the other one has 15. I actually died in the other one, so I have a corpse over there.
Please offer me your energy. I ask of you, please.
Thank you for that share, Country Misfit. I love your face. XR Beast. Shiz Fonizzle. I love it. Nice country. Should share on my TikTok, man. We all can get hanging out over here. Ross over on the purple platform hanging out. It's hard to believe it's only 6 o'clock. Ready for another drink? Okay. What's the purple? Is that code for yes? Absolutely, Warlock. I mean, they allow us to dual stream, but sometimes if you like talk about one more than the other, they kind of get weird about it. Shadow ban. It's like, yeah, you can dual stream, but don't you dare talk about it. Why is it not unlocking? The mob's just sitting there, not unlocking. This mob won't unlock. It's first to engage rules, but it's not letting us engage it. That's weird. He's been reset. Weird. This is why the first to engage rule sucks. You can't cast on them when they're non-engageable. No spells will work. It's definitely an issue. Tends to happen more in dynamic zones that are spawned off of the main zones. Can't even cast on it. There it goes. That was weird. I guess he had to go right back to a spawn point before it let anything do to it. Oh crap, here comes a ton now. Of course. Of course. Love it. You get one that won't unlock, and then you get 30 that do. Alright, let's get engaged. Exactly. Twigs and berries, bro. That's what you use to wipe your ass with his face. Yeah, it's insane how sometimes things just don't work. Thank you for those roses and those heart me's. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. Thank you for those gifts, guys. I appreciate them. They do go a long way. Might be little to you, but it's a lot to me. Even though it's like one or two here and there, it still adds up to being like 10 to 20 in time. And every bit of it goes right back to my freaking insurance. This tank's really good. I'm actually kind of jealous how good he is. Yeah, I know. Pallies, I don't get it. They're just so good at their classes. If they know how to play a Pally, they're way better than most people that I know. It's the ones that don't know how to play a Paladin that you're like, ugh, another Paladin. But when they know their shit, dude, they know their shit. Yeah, I do SK for every server. The only Paladin I rolled was over on the Hero's Journey, and it kind of makes me want to play a Paladin just to see how it feels in game. Oh yeah, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Undead Crusher. My macro don't like when he changes. Rogue backstab. That's why I was liking THJ, because like you could roll a paladin for slay, a rogue for assassinate, and like a ranger for headshot, and you get all three of those abilities in different zones depending on what you're killing. Come on, get them named. Don't make us lose it. It's a really good server. I definitely recommend it. They're in litigation right now for copyright infringement stuff, but I think they'll be alright. Especially since they just let Quorum have their rule sets. I think this was just them saying, hey, look, guys, you're really stepping on our toes here. We have no choice but to say something to you guys, so figure your shit out, but don't steal our shit. I'm just going to dot the hell out of this one. I don't know what the dude's doing. Hero's Journey is the same EverQuest game, but it's a different style. So if you've ever played World of Warcraft Ascension, where you can pick 3 different classes and you mix and match them into one, it's the same concept, except you get all the spells and all the abilities, as well as the AA system that they use. You can check it out over at heroesjourneyemu.com just to see what it's all about. It's free to download, free to play. You don't have to charge anything for anything, but it's really, really, really fun. I was playing it for a little while, but I wanted to jump on these servers to check it out and see what it was all about. And I've kind of enjoyed it over here, so I'm not going to be like super against any other server. I would totally like to try that out, Big Man Trucks. Can you send me some information on that in a message? Like exactly what you said there? I had a Lalafell that I loved back in the day. I guess they're not called Lalafell anymore. Back then they were called Taru Taru. I forget which one changed the name. I would definitely love to check that out. I also want to check out the Star Wars Galaxies EMU server that they're looking at, that they have out for a bit. Taru, yeah, that's right, Taru Taru. I played a little clerical white mage style. Eensy Weensy, I still remember her name. The copyright issue came in where they were making money off of donations. That's where they got the biggest problems. They didn't do a not-for-profit style server. They were taking donations for the work they were doing. Well, we're almost halfway through 49. I guess we're getting Bana. Come on, baby girls. Get this thing rolling. Monoflow. So does A-Break have an issue with Pantheon Rise of the Fallen? I mean, Brad was EQ and POP XP, but he passed to and someone else picked it up. It doesn't matter if they have a problem with them. It's a separate IP with a different name and a different set of rules and style. So nothing they can really do about it. However, with Brad passing, it didn't really meet the expectations that I saw that I wanted from the game. That was expected and not realized 100% when they let it go. I tried it out. I don't mind it. It's just not something that catches me like EverQuest did. It could have been something way better, but I feel like they let it go. Vanguard was on par to being something I could have gotten into, but then they let that one go because just didn't make enough money for it. It probably did because I don't have you as a follow yet. It'll just put it in my waiting to accept messages, and then I'll accept it, and then I'll message you back. Yeah, exactly, Warlock, and I think that's why they pushed it out so quickly. John Smith, we were just talking about it. I have played it. I do play it occasionally. I just haven't played it lately. It's not in a good point where I want to play it right now. Still needs some work. I've actually had more fun playing a Rulin Online Adventures than I have playing that game. And a Rulin looks like Minecraft, so that tells you the gameplay I'm looking for. Landmark could have been really good. Exactly, Floyd. I think they are catering too much to the player base and not sticking to the main idea that was EverQuest as far as like them making the game similar. People want the hard aspect of it, but they don't want to work for it. That's the problem. They want to be able to go through and get the hard stuff and then complain when it's too hard. But then they want stuff given to them that's easy so they don't have to work too hard to get it. Like, I want the quality of life stuff, but I also don't want it like just handed to me. So like, let's say I die, right? I died. Good. I'm dead. My corpse is wherever I died at. Now, if I can't get back to it because I don't have gear, because I didn't save any gear in the bank, well, now that corpse is going to be unobtainable unless I find somebody who can get it for me. But let's say I died and I had some money in the bank. I can use that money to summon my corpse via an NPC, not another player, and I get my corpse back. That's more idealistic to me for getting my corpse back. I don't want to have to rely on another player and take it to their whim of when they want to help me versus being able to just use an NPC to summon the corpse if I pay a fee for it. I also don't like the idea of losing all my items off my main corpse. Sure, let me lose my inventory, the stuff that I was farming while I was out there, but I need to keep my gear on me. My gear has to stay with me so I can go back and get the stuff that I need to protect myself. If I lose all my gear with it, that doesn't make any sense because now I won't be able to get my stuff back as easy. So there's some quality of life stuff that I like better. Right now it's 50. 50. 51 in like 9 days. It sucks, Floyd. I'm in a sling. I'm using the headset on my chest so I can actually talk without having it on my ears to make my ears burn. But yeah, I'm playing one-handed. I got the mouse and I got the gamepad, which lets me maneuver my character, and I have my wife who takes care of me in the background. But we're dealing. I go physical therapy tomorrow for the first time since my surgery. And it's only been 5 days, so I feel like it's gonna suck a lot more than it should. Thanks for the follow, Zilcreus, over there on the purple platform. Thank you, sir.
Over there on the purple platform.
On the purple platform. Purple platform.
Can you eat a snack?
I could. How you doing? Are you the snack? Are you the snack girl? Yeah, they're gonna make me do the lifting thing, which I freaking hate. It's basically like a Nordic track where you reach up and you grab two pieces and you pull one with your other arm and pull the other arm with the other arm. They were having me do that originally back when I first started PT without the surgery, and I like that. That sucked as it was, but now with the surgery, it's gonna suck even more. But I heard that frozen shoulder sucks more than that, so she was giving me a drink, an alcoholic beverage. It seems like half of my normal medicine intake plus like a shot is just enough to keep the pain at bay without having to worry about it. So it's like literally like every 2 hours I take half a shot, and then I take half of a medicine they give me. I won't say the name out loud because TikTok's weird. I'm playing Necro Country, but I've got the perfect mixed down that works for me. What sucks is she has to shower me later. I'm completely useless in there. I'm like, make sure you get in there, babe. Get in there good. She's like, 2 fingers or 1? I said 0. Use the whole damn fist. Zick Rays, your name reminds me of a necromancer that I knew on Irrealistic Mar. You're not related to him, right? Don't make Bubbles in the bath. What if Bubbles was a good friend of mine, though? Letterkenny episode of Hot Tube Bubbles. Bubba Kiss. You're good. Gotta love autocorrect. Shaman from Valenczek and then Povar. Oh, okay. Hopefully you were Ixar, Master Race. fat finger syndrome. That's what I have when it comes to typing on the keyboard. I got to take my niece tomorrow and get her a phone after my workers' comp stuff. She just got her first paycheck on her new job as a new teenager over age. So she's been asking for a phone for like a good 2 years now, and I'm like, you get your first job after you graduate, we'll get you a phone. I'll put you on my plan. So now she's gonna go get a new phone tomorrow, and she's ecstatic. I said, make sure you don't break it. Heck yeah, country. You guys playing on the new TLP stuff, or are you playing on the server you started on? Yeah, don't fall for that trying to back to work early. It restarts your back pay day. Oh, they tried that, Warvok. They tried that shit. They said, "Oh, you're on light duty. We're gonna have you drive this vehicle around Indiana, looking up fiber nodes to make sure customers who are applying for fiber get the install and that it's prepped and ready to go." And I said, "Well, okay. Well, I only have one arm to work with. Is that going to be a problem?" And they're like, "Oh no, as long as you can drive, you're fine." First freaking day, I'm out there on the ice. I'm slipping and sliding all over the damn place. My arm is on fire. This is before I even had surgery. This is while I'm actually still injured. I was in tears that night. The next day I had to go to the doctor, and I said, look, they had me driving on ice in Indiana, and I was losing control of my vehicle constantly, not able to maintain like the actual steering of it because the tires are so bald, they don't work very well. They said, you shouldn't be driving a company vehicle anyway. You should be at the office doing something. I said, well, they don't have light work available, so yeah, I do hardline, I do fiber, I do coax, hybrid fiber. I do a lot of node work. I was doing fiber to the home and fiber to business before I had the injury, but I'm doing small business, medium business right now. But it sounds like since I left, they've had a few guys pick up the slack, and they've basically forced guys who were FT3 and FT4s to go through the upgrade phase forcefully. It's like it's self-promote, but like you guys have been here long enough, you need to promote yourself now. They needed more people to get higher rank so they can use them for positions. Oh no. Oh no. That the 35-foot ladder? That sounds like, oh yeah, the 40-foot ladder. I hated that ladder. I gave that ladder back first week they gave it to me. I said, I can't do it. I got to like the 38-foot point, and I was like, nope. That thing sways way too damn much for my big ass to be up there. My buddy gaffed up top for me. It was 46 feet to where this tap was for RG11, and he got way up there, dude. And I was watching him, and I swear he was going 5 feet to the right, 5 feet to the left, 5 feet to the right. I said, nope. And all it was a decompressed fitting for an RG11 that wasn't done right for the whole drop to be fixed. That was a good thing, though, because we were going to have to replace like 275 feet of cable across a 2-lane highway. I worked for Dish to mess up my back, and they made me temp supervisor to go check up on people. That's always how it is, dude. See, I would do the supervisor thing. I've actually been asked if I want to do that or be a trainer, but I don't see myself long term doing that for like something I want to do for work. I'm not good with people after a long period of time. Sure, short term I'm fine, but the longer I talk to people, the more I feel like they get stupider and stupider because we keep giving them things that's too easy. Like, if I go to your house and you called us because your remote batteries died, and you called for a remote issue because your remote's not controlling your box, that makes me think that you're just stupid. Like, you could replace the batteries yourself. Come on, dude. Target the right mob. Thank you. Exactly. Floyd, I had that same exact issue with those kidneys where I thought it was my back, but it wasn't. It was the back right-hand side, right above my sciatic nerve area, and I just had a really bad kidney infection. For a solid 3 weeks, I thought I was dying. I thought I was passing some sort of kidney stone or something. My back was on fire. What? Oh no, Floyd. Is there anything they could do? I know you can live with like half a kidney. My father-in-law does it with his mom. There you go, Magic. My my father-in-law's mother had issues with her kidney, and he was able to give her half of his because he was compatible for her. So I know how it can be, especially with like Howling having part of a kidney. You know what's cool, Magic, is if you have multiple personas, you can have one persona that's like bound in one location, and then another one bound on another location, and then you just like switch to that persona in a city, and then gate to that new location, and then switch to the new persona in that new location. Nine a.m. tomorrow. Although I wish you could change personas at like character select screen. Would make it worth it camping out so you can log into the correct one that you want. I mean, like, if you look at personas, like this Shadow Knight, he's bound in Nexus, and his origin is in Ixar Town. Necromancer is bound in Nexus, and is bound in Freeport Town. Warrior is bound in Freeport Town and in Field of Bone. If I log on this character to the Necromancer and I hit Gate, I'll go to Nexus. I could then switch in Nexus to a Warrior, kill the Warrior in Shadowhaven, and be put back to Field of Bone. And then I can go to the Warrior and then, play the Warrior if I wanted to in a new zone. The problem is you have to be near a city zone to switch different classes, which kind of sucks. I wish they would let you switch it otherwise. I got you, Magic. Yeah, Bind Affinity and Gate's really good, especially if you're doing like a druid or a wizard, because you can teleport back to different locations. You got your secondary recall and your tertiary recall, and then your fourth one eventually. Oops, I messed up. I fixed it. Get that big ogre booty out of my face. Yeah, so personas is a new thing. I have like 8 of them on this account because I have the friends and family version of most stuffs. But it's really nice because you can switch between different classes as one character. So this class, or this character, is both a Shadow Knight at 45, a Necromancer at 49, and a Warrior at level 1. I have 6 more slots available, so I can make 6 more characters out of any of the other classes on this one character. And I'll get the bonuses like you would if you had 6 different characters with the same level 50 bonus. That's why I was thinking about going all Ixar classes, being an Ixar Monk, an Ixar Shadow Knight, an Ixar Warrior, an Ixar Shaman, and an Ixar Beast Lord, and just playing all 5 classes and doing all 5 of the epics, the little Ixar epics they have. Because we're going to have 7 months in Luckland, guys. 7 months in Luckland. You're going to have to find something to keep yourself busy. We have until February before Planes of Power even is thought about dropping. So the more stuff you can find to do and keep busy with, the better off you're going to be as we get to 51 and 55 coming out. Oh no. This morning there was an Ian alert about a little kid over here in Kentucky. And they found him dead though. That's sad, man. People are fucking horrible. What happened? Yeah, they're not releasing news about it. He drowned in a pond near his home. Okay. I think it was Lorian's song. It actually might have been the one before that one. Come and knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you. Yep. The other group that stole the mob from us that was unnamed is now asking for a res for their healer. I said, nope, tell them that they can steal it from another group. We gave up enough already as it is. You took away our mob. Don't tease me with a good time. You don't want to know the things I've seen, Magic Ninja. The things that I've allowed to happen underneath my eyeballs. The things that I've been involved in firsthand and secondhand and third hand. I've had a pretty productive life. Let's just say I'm very comfortable with my sexuality. Now come on over and give me a hug. What's the hunt at Lake of Ill Omen at level 10? Um, Honestly, it depends on what you want to get kill-wise. There's a ton of stuff there you can do. You could go kill the thief dudes over in the ruins area that drop a compass. You could go kill warbone skeletons that spawn near the lake. If you're looking for like easy kills, you could do like go to the windmill and pull cats and tigers and stuff near there. If you want harder stuff, you could get a group and try to do the Sarnak Fort up at the ledge they call it, or LCY RCY, which is right outside the little entrance there as you go in. You could do the Goblin Temple area, the Goblin Ruin area. Those are kind of highish level. Once you get to 20s and 30s, you could do the Bloodgill Goblins underneath the water. You would need EB for that. I mean, it can be. If you have a group, you could probably do some of the outside stuff around 13, 14, 15s. It's all about what you're willing to do. If you're trying to do it solo, obviously you're going to have issues. But if you're doing it with a group, you might be better off. Let's see how far into level we are. 85%. Bears and spiders. What part of the zone? Are you an Ixar farming that, or are you like a regular NPC, regular player, Bashir or something like that? Oh, you said common lands. Why am I thinking you said Lake of Ill Omen? I have no clue why I thought Lake of Ill Omen, dude. Yeah, so I would say stick to your orc camps. Get your factions built up for Freeport. You can collect the belts and turn them in, but they're not really worth your time anymore. I've only had 2 of those. I'm not even tipsy on the tipsy scale. Just for some reason, I read Lake of Omen, Loyo. Hardest thing I've done is a necro. Not lich myself to death while AFK. I would say probably soloing Chardock named without getting aggro on other monsters. So if you got the faction, you can root a monster near an NPC that you want to kill, and it'll pull that monster only. And then when you run out of range, the one that you rooted initially will forget you, and the one that you have aggroed will continue following you throughout the zone as trying to kill you, but won't aggro anything near you because your faction's perfect. So what I usually will do, that's kind of hard, is I would go and get all the faction from Droga for Sarnax, and get the salts and the skins, turn those in to the NPC in the actual zone of Chardock, get my faction up to like dubious or higher, and then I would go and find the named in the zone and then pull them single to spots where I could solo them. And that way I would get the loot and I would get all the nice stuff they have, and then I could sell it, and then I'd also be able to work my faction by going back to Droga and farming more stuff. Level 10, you're going to be hunting orc camps, bro. Dervish camps and the other one. Since Common Lands is like one big old zone now, instead of multiple, you're going to do dervish camps until like 15 to 16, 17. And then you can go do the ghouls at the ghoul ruins over by the Fallen till like 20. And then maybe even hit up Shadow Men. I'm kind of curious what my wife is doing. She's been gone for a minute. Was the healer in a tank monk party in DL? I bet that was pretty hard. What kind of tank did you have if you didn't have a monk? If you just had a monk? I think she made pancakes. Come and knock on my door. Target it, bro. Jesus. I've done a necro healer thing. That's fun. Corporal empathy and then using like dark empathy to heal them. Then life tapping the monsters so I stay alive.
Open its thine mouth and taste this savory, delicious food.
That confused the shit out of me.
What about
I thought it was pancakes at first.
it?
That's a pretty old computer then. Yeah, they've changed a few things now. It should still be playable if you like do it in support mode, compatibility mode. Yeah, most computers that age are pretty much already out of date anyways. Sucks though. Ding, level 50. I didn't see a message about 10% bonus though. Yep, now I do. 20%. Nice. I'm your rimding you. I'm your rimding you.
Nice. Women always want you to do something they want, and if playing the game is taken away from their time, then I understand that 100%. Gotta find that balance that works perfect. Thank you for the likes there, Matthew. Well, that doesn't sound very pleasant, but I guess if that's what it takes. Maybe get her involved and you guys can rekindle your flame with EverQuest. Say, she loves me, why don't you? EverQuest don't judge me at all. Oh, I can use my Mortum helm. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby, do you know what that means? I'll have mana forever and because. That's great. That's great. I like some drama shows. I'm big into Dexter. They relaunched that one. It's pretty damn good so far. I cannot complain. Love it. Now I want to go solo. Or switch to my SK. Yep. As a caster, it makes your life a lot easier. What's up, JoJo? Mm. My pet's so OP. You can buy a mountlet plat, but it's like 10,000 plat from the bazaar person. Not kind of worth it because you can spend $10 and get one. And that $10 would be equivalent to like 15,000 plat. Or you can spend 15 or 17 and get a chrono, which will give you like 16,000. You can use that to buy them out. Yeah, good luck. Even the cheapest when LOI launches is like 7,000 plat. They were 27K on barter today. Holy crap. So even worse than expected. Thanks for those likes, Justin. Should I try to swap over to my SK? Person just joined us into a raid. People are goofy. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, baby, is a place on earth. Well, sorry guys, she says as we're all dying in camp. How do you drop a raid? Disband. Then I steal all the XP. Well, that went to hell and back. Alright, we're gonna gate. Good time in the chaos to, like, get out. You know what I'm saying? Too many monsters, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Oh no, I'm gonna gate. Pandemonium. Kind of. Heard of a few guilds back in the day that name. Misfits of Pandemonium. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Okay. I'm getting sleepy. I want to hang out with the wifey wife. And since we don't have a lot of things going on this stream, we're going to make you guys watch someone else. How about that? For a little while. I'll probably do some more tomorrow when I get done with my PT.
You can have any
depending on how
one
I
of these
feel.
items of your choosing, my dog.
But Broken
And if we
Stoic,
raise another
one of our wizards will do magnets. That
we'll
would
go
not
ahead
be
and
me. I
we'll
never
throw
play
in
wizard.
some EOM and
Raid
we'll throw in some
Broken
other high
Stoic.
value items.
He has a
Then
underscore in
offline a
his
few
name.
days, how's a charity run going? Smasher, we're doing
Find
pretty
out
well.
what's going
I
on
mean,
over
we've
there
got
in his channel.
$3,710.
I'll be on tomorrow,
When you
man.
hit
I know it's been short
3,500,
streams, but I
thanks,
can only
Jeremy
last so
and
long
C-Tech.
before the pain
So,
starts ticking
Fenelon,
out.
you actually get to pick an
I'll
item.
catch you guys tomorrow.
You get to pick an item.